Have you ever wondered how Las Vegas, the city of lights and entertainment, came into existence? This oasis of glittering neon in the midst of the Nevada desert has a rich and varied history, one that stretches back far beyond the arrival of the first slot machine or poker table. Before it was known for its casinos and showgirls, southern Nevada was home to ancient peoples who left their mark on the landscape. Canyon petroglyphs bear silent witness to a human presence that dates back more than 10,000 years. The Paiute tribe, who made this area their home as early as 700 AD, were the most recent indigenous residents before the arrival of European explorers. The first person of European descent to set foot in the Las Vegas Valley was Rafael Rivera, a scout who was part of Antonio Armijo's expedition. In 1821, Armijo was charting a trade route between New Mexico and California, a path that would become known as the Old Spanish Trail. It was Rivera who named the area Las Vegas, which means the meadows, inspired by the spring-watered grasses that grew here. This verdant valley, a stark contrast to the surrounding desert, remained relatively unchanged, even after the shift in power from Mexico to the United States in 1848. It wasn't until 1855, 7 years later, that a significant change occurred. Brigham Young, a leader of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, sent a group of Mormon settlers to the area. Their settlement was short-lived, but it marked the beginning of a new era for Las Vegas. The abandoned fort left by the Mormon settlers was taken over by Octavius Gass, who renamed the area Las Vegas Rancho. The slight alteration in spelling was to avoid confusion with another Las Vegas, this one in New Mexico. So from ancient petroglyphs to a short-lived Mormon settlement, the early history of Las Vegas is far removed from the bright lights and bustling casinos we associate with the city today. Despite the shift from Mexican to United States rule in 1848, little changed in the valley until the arrival of Mormon settlers in 1855. The true birth of Las Vegas as we know it didn't occur until the mid-19th century. The first significant settlement in the valley came from a group of Mormons sent by Brigham Young in 1855. They established a fort, but unfortunately their settlement was not successful and was eventually abandoned. But this was not the end of the story. The deserted fort caught the eye of Octavius Gass, who took over and renamed the area Las Vegas Rancho. The slight alteration in the spelling was intentional to avoid confusion with a similarly named place, Las Vegas, in New Mexico. Fast forward to 1905 and we see a pivotal moment in Las Vegas's history. That year, the San Pedro, Los Angeles and Salt Lake Railroad arrived, connecting the budding city with the Pacific and the country's main rail networks. This new connection brought an influx of people and opportunities, transforming the once isolated desert valley into a bustling hub of activity. This period of growth culminated in 1911 when Las Vegas was formally incorporated as a city. However, it wasn't all smooth sailing from there. Just a year prior, in 1910, Nevada had outlawed gambling. But as we've come to learn, laws don't always dictate behavior. Gambling continued in speakeasies and illicit casinos, becoming an integral part of the city's identity, albeit under the table. The city's relationship with gambling was complex and tumultuous, but it was also a foreshadowing of what Las Vegas would become. The city was built on a foundation of defiance, resilience, and a spirit of enterprise. Despite the legal restrictions, the people of Las Vegas found ways to entertain, to thrive, and to carve out a unique identity in the heart of the Nevada desert. So as we move forward in our journey through Las Vegas's history, remember this. Although Nevada outlawed gambling in 1910, the practice continued illicitly, setting the stage for the city's future. Las Vegas, as we know it today, was just beginning to take shape. The 1930s brought significant changes to Las Vegas, marking the true birth of the city. With a decade that began under the cloud of economic depression, Las Vegas found its salvation not in gold or oil, but in a project of massive proportion, the construction of the Boulder Dam, later renamed the Hoover Dam. This ambitious endeavor drew in thousands of workers, sparking a population boom that would forever change the face of this desert settlement. The dam's construction site, located just east of the city, became a bustling hub of activity. As the workers labored under the relentless Nevada sun, Las Vegas sought to offer them an escape, a place to spend their hard-earned wages and momentarily forget the toils of their work. And so the city began to embrace its destiny as a playground for those seeking a respite from reality. Along Fremont Street, the town's sole paved road at the time, casinos and showgirl venues began to open their doors. These establishments were not just places to gamble and watch a show, they were portals to another world. A world where the rules of ordinary life seemed to be suspended, if only for a few hours. The city's gamble paid off. The workers came, drawn to the promise of low-cost luxury, and the thrill of fantasies fulfilled. And as they came, so too did the money, flowing like a river into the city's coffers. The neon lights of Fremont Street, powered by the cheap hydroelectricity provided by the dam, shone brightly in the desert night, a beacon to all those seeking fun and excitement. When the dam was completed in 1936, Las Vegas was no longer just a railroad town or a stopover on the way to California. It had become something more, something unique. A city born from the desert, built on dreams and daring, and fueled by the human desire for entertainment and escapism. When the dam was completed in 1936, the city was ready to shine. The 1940s ushered in a new era for Las Vegas, marked by the opening of the El Rancho Vegas Resort. This period was characterized by the introduction of a new player on the scene: organized crime. The mob saw an opportunity in the desert city and swooped in, their pockets lined with money from drugs and racketeering. They invested heavily into the city, building casinos and laundering their ill-gotten gains within their walls. This was a time of transformation for Las Vegas, as the city began to shift from its Old West roots towards a more glamorous image. The Strip, a section of US Route 91 just outside the city's jurisdiction, began to take shape. One by one, hotel casinos sprang up along this stretch of highway, each one more opulent than the last. One of the most iconic figures of this era was Bugsy Siegel, a mobster backed by East Coast Jewish gangster Meyer Lansky's Mexican drug money. In 1946, Siegel opened the Flamingo, a lavish resort that drew its inspiration not from the Old West, but from Hollywood. This was a departure from the regional themes popular on Fremont Street, and it set the tone for the future of Las Vegas. The Flamingo was an immediate hit, attracting top-tier talent for its lounges and a plethora of celebrities for its Christmas Day opening. It was as if a slice of Hollywood had been transported to the Nevada desert, and people flocked to experience the glitz and glamour firsthand. But the high life came at a cost for Siegel. In 1947, the mobster was murdered, leaving behind a legacy that would shape the future of Las Vegas. His dream of a city where luxury was accessible and dreams could be fulfilled lived on. The mob continued to build upon his vision, leading to the construction of the Sahara, the Sands, and many other iconic establishments. Despite Siegel's murder in 1947, his vision for Las Vegas was only just beginning. This period marked the start of the city's transformation into the world-renowned destination for entertainment and gambling that it is today. The 1950s and 60s saw the city of Las Vegas expand and flourish with the help of some notorious figures. This was a time of great growth and transformation, a period during which the city's landscape was dramatically reshaped by the construction of new casinos and resorts. One of the key players in this expansion was the Sahara, a shimmering oasis of luxury in the heart of the desert. With its spacious gaming floors and plush accommodations, the Sahara quickly became a hotspot for high rollers and celebrities alike. But behind the scenes, the casino was backed by some less than savory characters. Mobsters, with their ill-gotten gains, were instrumental in the development and operation of the Sahara, a fact that added a touch of danger and intrigue to the casino's glamorous image. Then came the Sands, another lavish resort that was also funded by the mob. Like the Sahara, the Sands attracted a steady stream of big-name entertainers and high-stakes gamblers, further cementing Las Vegas's reputation as a playground for the rich and famous. But it wasn't just the casinos that drew people to Las Vegas. The city's unique blend of luxury, entertainment, and Old West-style freedoms made it a popular destination for tourists from all walks of life. Whether they came to try their luck at the gaming tables, take in a show, or simply enjoy the city's many amenities, visitors found in Las Vegas a place where they could escape from the everyday and indulge in the extraordinary. And so the city continued to grow and evolve. New casinos sprang up, each more extravagant than the last. The skyline became a dazzling display of neon lights and towering structures, a testament to the city's relentless drive for bigger and better. By the end of the 1960s, Las Vegas had truly earned its reputation as the City of Lights. It had transformed from a modest railroad town into a bustling metropolis, a place where dreams could be chased, fortunes won and lost, and where the promise of excitement was always just around the corner. In the decades since, Las Vegas has continued to grow and evolve, forever cementing its status as a city of glamour and entertainment. Beginning in the late 20th century, a new wave of development swept over the city, bringing with it a series of mega casinos and resorts that dwarfed the establishments of the past. These grand establishments were not just about gambling anymore. They incorporated luxury hotels, world-class restaurants, high-end shopping centers, and a plethora of entertainment options, from concerts and theater shows to theme parks and even circus performances. The Bellagio with its famous dancing fountains, the Venetian with its gondola-filled canals, and the Mirage with its explosive volcano are all examples of this new breed of Las Vegas establishment. But it wasn't just the casinos that transformed. The city itself morphed to accommodate the influx of tourists. The once two-lane highway known as the Strip expanded into a bustling thoroughfare, flanked on either side by glittering towers of glass and steel. The city's skyline, once dominated by the rugged mountains of Nevada, is now a dazzling array of neon lights and architectural marvels. Las Vegas also worked to shed its reputation as a haven for organized crime. Over the years, corporate ownership and stricter regulations have largely pushed out the mob influence, making the city safer and more appealing to a broader demographic. Today, Las Vegas is a global tourist destination, attracting millions of visitors each year from every corner of the globe. People come for the gambling, certainly, but they also come for the shows, the food, the shopping, and the unique Las Vegas experience that can't be found anywhere else. From its humble beginnings as a railroad town, Las Vegas has transformed into a city of lights that continues to dazzle visitors from around the world. So how did a small desert town become the Las Vegas we know today? From humble beginnings, this city emerged, driven by the spirit of human ambition and adventure. Las Vegas's story is carved by pioneers, railroad workers, and ranchers who saw potential in its arid landscape. It's a tale of transformation, as this once quiet valley became a bustling hub, its pulse quickening with the arrival of the railroad. Its flirtation with Old West-style freedoms, from gambling to quick marriages, gave it a unique allure, attracting visitors in droves, eager to experience its low-cost luxury and the thrill of fulfilled fantasies. The city's journey didn't stop there. Its evolution continued as it embraced glamour and glitz, becoming a playground for the rich and famous. Today, Las Vegas stands as a testament to human ingenuity and resilience, a city that rose from the desert sands to shine bright on the world stage. Las Vegas, a city born from a desert, has become a symbol of entertainment and glamour, forever shining bright in the heart of Nevada.